And good evening, everyone. Welcome back to Central Illinois Sports on YouTube. Glad you've joined us for the broadcast this evening. And we have semifinal action coming your way after bringing you 4 games this afternoon. Chillicothe will take on Teutopolis after Chillicothe got the 25-19 win over Morris Saratoga, and Teutopolis all over Monticello 44-17. That's our 5 o'clock contest to see who's going to play for 3rd and 4th and the championship. On the other bracket, it's Williamsville with a 42-12 win over Lockport. They move on to take on Piasol Southwestern, who held on over Stanford Olympia 37-28. That's our 6:30 game. You have reached the Great Rivers Bank pregame show. Todd Sweatman, John Hull, Jack Hull, Phoenix Bacon alongside to bring you all the action. Tell your friends how they can subscribe by going to Central Illinois Sports on YouTube. We take a break. We'll come back and tell you more about this one after these.
Are you looking to streamline your banking? Great Rivers Bank has just what you need with our streamlined checking and savings accounts. Earn high interest rates or get cash back on debit card purchases with your qualifying account. Plus, ATM fee refunds. Certain qualifications required. Call or visit our website today at www.greatriversbank.bank to get started. Great Rivers Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
There's a road that makes all the difference between the good and the great. A road less traveled for the few who can handle the grind. One of hard work, dedication, integrity, and leadership, with a respect for heritage and tradition and a willingness to adapt. At Little Jess, we travel that road every day because we believe in that difference. And we dare our competition to try and keep up. Little Jess, serving the tri-state area since 1969.
Best Systems Insulators offer insulation for homes and commercial buildings throughout Central Illinois and the surrounding areas. We take great care to ensure that the insulation products we use are the best fit for our clients and their project. We understand that different buildings have different needs and that each of our clients has a unique set of goals. Let us work with you to find the best solution for your next project. Call Best Systems Insulators at 217-285-6005. That's 285-6005. Or visit them online at GoBestSystems.com.
Grab the game while your kids are busy. You know, streaming, gaming, and homework. Now you can teach your kids the value of $1 by showing bundles with Cascom. Bundle telephone, internet, and TV. Bundle 2 for a double play or 3 for a triple play. Plus, save $20 a month for 3 months for a limited time. Then you can tell everyone how you help them with their math homework. Call Cascom about bundles today at 1-800-252-1799. Cascom at 1-800-252-1799.
Welcome back on the Great Rivers Bank pregame show. Jack Hall alongside with the play-by-play of our contest this evening. Our first game is Teutopolis and Chillicothe, and the winner of that one will play for the championship at 7 o'clock on next Thursday. We'll be here to bring you that action. It's a, 6 o'clock, 7:30 start actually is what it will be. And it takes a little bit of time to do the trophy presentation for 3rd and 4th. So it sometimes gets a little bit of a later start, but we'll be here to bring it to you, and you can sign up on YouTube if you haven't already. Tell your friends and neighbors how they can sign up also. 64 games in the next 2 weeks for $14.99, not a bad deal. As we look at Teutopolis and Chillicothe, Chillicothe got the win 25-19, didn't score a lot of points, but came away with the victory. Teutopolis all over Monticello. Todd, as you look at these two teams, how do you think they match up?
I think it's going to come down to the defense. I would say it could be a fairly close game. I would maybe give the edge to Teutopolis. They pressed full court for a good portion of the game, and they seem to be pretty deep. Defensively, they had 4 or 5 girls that could really get after it, and I think if Chillicothe handles that pressure, it could be a close game, but Teutopolis seems to be pretty quick.
Big thing about junior high, if you've got the strength early, it really makes a big difference for you in this one, it seems, John.
Yeah, it certainly does. And, we've seen a lot of really great defense. We've seen a lot of really strong rebounding so far in these games. And, what we haven't seen so far is somebody come out just absolutely lights out shooting the ball. And that does happen sometimes. And if that does, that could make things interesting.
And that full court pressure that people like to use on each other really makes a difference too. And so we'll be here to bring it to you. It's Chillicothe and Teutopolis, 7th grade semifinal action state tournament for the ladies. We'll bring it to you on Central Illinois Sports, about 9 minutes away from the starting lineups and the play-by-play.
If you have that drive and you want to do more with DOT, then there's opportunity there for you to do that. It's not the typical job that you would expect it to be. Like, it's just super fulfilling. When my life needed opportunity, I chose DOT.
From bag to field to bin, Prairieland FS is your home for quality seed. We treat it right here at one of our local facilities, deliver it right to your farm, and then provide the propane to fuel your bins. Have confidence in what you're putting in your engine with our energy specialist. They're focused on maximizing power, fuel efficiency, and engine protection to keep you going. We're neighbors serving neighbors. Prairieland FS, your leading supplier of choice.
Before the TAVR, I was very active, worked out at the Croc Center. I would say less than a week. Well, of course, Amy tells me I couldn't do squats. She even wrote it in my discharge paper. Great big, Sandy, no squats. So I did a couple.
Oh my word.
Don't tell her.
I knew she was going to. But I have the best job in the world to get to work with these patients.
You're getting thirsty. Bold. Refreshing. So good. I mean, dude.
Well, welcome you back on the pregame show. I want to thank folks from Cascom, based out of Virginia, Illinois, but around the middle of the state of Illinois. We want to thank them for their opportunity. They have a lot of fiber out there now, great internet service, great cable service. I've been with Cascom since they were Bly Cable back a million years ago, and they're a solid company that you can count on. Give them a call for all your needs. You'd be surprised what they can do to help you. Along with Little Jess Motors in Quincy, Illinois, littlejessmotor.com on the web, and they're at 3431 Main Street. If you need a Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, or Ram, they can help you out. Rod Griffin and the gang and Andrew and their family's been at it for a long time. Actually, Rodney and Tim's dad started that business with his mom, a family-owned business. We've got 3 of our kids that have vehicles from them, and they've got some great deals for you right now. And we also want to thank Best System Foam Insulators. When you're building a new home or you're thinking about tightening up the one you got, call Best Systems in Pittsfield, Illinois. They'll help you with all those needs also. Couldn't be here without our sponsors. We couldn't be here without you guys and the IESA. About 6 minutes from a good contest here between Teutopolis and Chillicothe, both with a win today, so you come in a little bit more confident, I think, John.
I think you definitely come in confident. I have to think you came in confident because you just won on Wednesday too, though, right?
Well, it just depends, though. You come in here, it's a different game coming to the state tournament.
Yeah, it's a big deal, definitely, for sure, for both of these teams. And somebody said, well, boy, Teutopolis really plays a lot of defense. I said in their lifetimes they've seen a lot of really good basketball on both boys and girls side from their local high school teams.
But Chillicothe, the IVC up in that Peoria area, comes from a solid basketball area too, and the Lady Ghosts are going to come here to play tonight. We'll take a break. Game 1 of 2 coming your way. The second game tonight, Williamsville and Piasol. You'll have to go out and then click back on that game to get it too. Glad you've joined us. Stay tuned. We'll be back to tell you more after these.
When it comes to financial planning, most financial companies focus on your income. At Northwestern Mutual, we focus on your outcome. That's why we know what it takes to succeed both on your balance sheet and in your life. It takes the right financial partner who looks at where you are now and where you want to go and design a financial plan to take you there so you can achieve the life you're after today and every day after. Focus on your financial outcome with Northwestern Mutual. Contact Sheila Davidsmeyer today. Her office is located at 311 West Washington in Pittsfield, Illinois, or visit SheilaDavidsmeyer.nm.com. The Northwestern Mutual Life Insurance Company, Milwaukee, Wisconsin.
We can't finish the toys. I know exactly where to go. It's a Christmas emergency! I need to borrow this. Thank you.
You look like you just came from the North Pole.
That's exactly where I came from.
No other place has it all like Farm and Home Supply.
He forgot one.
Time to be thinking about tax planning. You can count on Illinois FBFM for accounting, consulting, and tax preparation for farmers and businesses in Pike, Brown, and Adams County. Phone 217-593-7233. That's 593-7233. Illinois FBFM can take care of your farm accounting needs. Get your accounts in order for this tax season. Contact Jesse Shootman, Emily Matthews, and Brad Wellman. Illinois FBFM in Camp Point, working for you.
Well, lots of college football action happening today. Boise State leading UNLV 41-20. With 10:54 left in the fourth. Georgia losing to Alabama 17-7 at half. SMU over Tulane 14-7 at the half in some of the action around. And Michigan and Iowa at 7 o'clock tonight. Doesn't sound like a championship game. I think Penn State or somebody ought to have been playing Michigan, but Iowa comes from the other side. It'll all change next year with Washington, USC, and UCLA when the big 72 or
and
whatever
Oregon.
they'll be at that time, huh?
And Oregon.
Holy cow. Kind of crazy. As we get ready for basketball action tonight, we're going to do our best to bring you a good game. A new set of officials here working a couple of games tonight. Couldn't be here without them. Be sure and thank your officials for all the things they do. And, you know, before you start griping about something that really doesn't amount to anything, like when your team's up by 40, think about how that presents itself to your kids and whether you really are putting a good image out there for them. Be sure and thank your coaches, too, and encourage them to build relationships with the kids because that's what makes success up and down. And, Todd, you know, that's what we try to promote all the time with people.
Yeah, with Fellowship of Christian Athletes that we both spend a lot of time on. It's, you know, we've heard, you know, try to rephrase what a win is. It's not necessarily just what's on the scoreboard, but what are they learning? How do they behave? What can they apply to the rest of their lives?
I was going to say, it's a short time you're going to be playing sports, and with all the other travel sports and things, it makes a difference. 2 minutes away from the starting lineups. We'll take our final break. Starting lineups, play-by-play, Teutopolis and Chillicothe come your way on Central Illinois Sports on the IESA Network.
One size fits all. That may be all right for an adjustable belt or cheap sunglasses, but when it comes to your financial needs, no one wants a one-size-fits-all strategy. Derek Harris is your Pike and Adams County area Edward Jones financial advisor. Derek Harris's most important goals are yours. That's why Derek will take the time to understand your needs so he can recommend personalized strategies with your goals in mind. Contact Derek Harris today at 217-222-7173. Knowing you, that's how Edward Jones makes sense of investing. Member SIPC.
At Game Masters in Quincy,
we're passionate about the outdoors.
Shooting is one of our favorite pastimes.
When it comes to guns and ammo, think Game Masters. They have new guns, used guns, gun safes, and gun accessories. And be sure to head over to GameMastersOutdoors.com to check out our great selection.
Clothing, fishing, hunting, gifts, and more. At Game Masters in Quincy,
we're passionate about the outdoors.
Well, thank you to Game Masters in Quincy. Hey, we're getting ready for the starting lineup. They're brought to you by Farm and Home Supply. Your local Farm and Home Supply is there for you for all your Christmas needs, gardening needs. If you're going to need some salt to take care of that ice, if you need a new lawnmower, if you need a snowblower, it's all at Farm and Home Supply, and they are the ones that bring it all to you. Teutopolis, the visiting team in this contest, we'll tell you about all their players first. It'll be Lily Tegler, who's number 0, Stella Dieters wearing number 11, Lily Krecky, number 15, Addie Calkins is number 33, number 35 is Jolie Dieters. Also, we have Rose Brummer at 51, number 52, Faith Ruhal. Those are the non-starters for Jordan Powell's Wooden Shoes. They're 24-1 on the season, and they'll start the following. At one forward, she is a 7th grader. Her name is Maggie Drias, and she wears the number 12. Number 23 is Lexi Haney. She's a guard and a 7th grader. The number 41 is Grace Martin, good ball handler, nice player. She is a 7th grader. 42 is Bella Nieberge. She's a forward, 7th grader, getting the start. And Claire Probst is also in the middle, a 7th grader, wears the number 45. Probst, Nieberge, Martin, Haney, and Drias are the starters for Teutopolis, 24-1. 23-3 is Chillicothe IVC's the Lady Ghost. Brianna Morrow is the assistant coach, Diana Reed the head coach. Non-starters, Aaron Braun wearing the number 3. Lila Bonk, number 11. Number 12 is Kate Lopeman. Also 21 is Gabby Durking. And number 30 is Isabella Davis. They'll start in the guard, Riley Rebordied, and she is a 6th grader. Also, there's Taryn Jonik. She is number 5 at forward. Also, we will see starting number 10, Allie Lehner. She's a guard and a 6th grader and tremendous strength. Melody Jackson wears the number 15 in the middle, a 7th grader. And Annabelle Myers is number 20, and she plays a forward and a 7th grader. Myers, Jackson, Lehner, Jonik, and Rebordi. They are the starters for Chillicothe's Lady Ghost, and that's the starting lineup for both sides tonight.
We're going to monitor here for just a minute and see. I believe they will do the national anthem. If they do,
well,
we will go.
I think since they did the introductions, they won't, honestly.
I'm not sure. We'll wait and see. We'll wait and see here for just a moment. They're introducing the starters for Chillicothe right now.
Yep, they're in the white uniforms, Teutopolis in the dark uniforms as we get ready for action. Phoenix Bacon going to do a great job on the camera for us tonight. We're ready to go. Get her out to the center court as we get ready. Chillicothe, the home team. Teutopolis, the visitors.
That is correct.
And I'm going to guess that Melody Jackson is going to jump in the center, and she'll jump against Claire Probst. We're ready to go with basketball action semifinal. Let's see who's going to play for a championship Thursday night at 7:30. Sit back and enjoy basketball action on Central Illinois Sports. 6 minutes on the clock. We're ready to roll. And the jump ball controlled by Chillicothe. IVC with the basketball out front. That's Lehner with it. She really was strong today. She gets it down to Jackson, tries the shot, can't get it to fall. Ball goes off of her teammate out of bounds, off of Annabelle Myers, and it'll be T-Town's ball for the first time today. Inbounding the ball will be Lexi Haney. Haney gets the ball to Martin. Martin likes to drive, and she'll bring it down the court on the right side. Tries to go baseline, bounces out to the big girls underneath. I think that's Probst, and can't get it to fall, and the ball goes out of bounds, and a turnover on each team in the early going here. 30 seconds into the ball game, no score in the ball game, full court pressure. IVC with the ball in the backcourt. Now a wild throw, stole by Probst, and Probst will get it to the guards in Martin. Martin wants to bring it down the court with a little crossover dribble. She'll cut the middle, leave it up on a teardrop. It won't fall. Rebound Lehner the other way. Lehner trying to go coast to coast under pressure. Waits for the pass, and it's intercepted, and a turnover against the Chillicothe group. Here comes T-Town the other way, knocked to the floor. On the shooting attempt is Probst, and she'll go to the ball is going to be out of bounds. Not a free throw, my mistake. Teutopolis in the dark uniforms, Chillicothe in the white uniforms. No score in the first 1 minute of this one.
Teutopolis thought it might have been a
shot up, no good. Probst with an offensive board.
Shooting also. That foul was going against Annabelle Myers.
Tries to go up, and it's called for traveling. So no luck for T-Town in the early going there either.
Each team kind of feeling one another out right now, feels like.
Jackson gets the ball to Lehner. Lehner throws a wild pass. It goes back to Jackson. She'll recover, try to lead the ball for Rebordi, and she's deep in trouble here, and she'll turn it over. Here comes T-Town the other way. That's Drias with it. Drias was a star in the game earlier today. Now Haney tries to throw it to Drias, and each team playing the tough defense and waiting for the pass too long again. Probst steps in the passing lane, steals it away, and T-Town's on the move. Martin takes it down in the corner, trying to make something happen. Breaks it down low, can't catch the pass. Can Bella Nieberge, but they say it was knocked out of bounds.
I believe it was knocked out of bounds by Tronick there.
I'll be darned. I thought Nieberge might have got a hand on that one. 4:20 left first quarter. No score in the ball game. With the ball is Haney, looking out front. Finds Martin. She wants to drive, cannot. Puts up the two-pointer, does Nieberge. It's no good, and the rebound comes off the other way to Chillicothe. They're having trouble in the double team. Now Lehner will drive out of it into the double team herself. Ball stripped away, and the ball is on the line, touched by Teutopolis. It'll remain Chillicothe basketball. Tough defense on both these teams. We saw Havana and Pikeland, the 3A and 2A champions, play each other this year in 8th grade after both went in 7th grade. It was 5-3 at halftime because of the defense they play. With the ball out front is Jonik. Jonik gets the ball on the right side to Liner. Now the ball comes out to Ribordi. Ribordi trying to get some distance out here against the man-to-man. Now the steal comes the other way. Coast to coast is Dreas. Can't get it to fall. Rebound, Martin won't fall. And the next rebound is going to come off to Martin again. Post up from 17. It won't fall. Rebound on the offensive side, or the defensive side, by Jackson, and we'll call a timeout on the court. 3:30 left first quarter. No score in the ball game on Central Illinois Sports.
As a new hunting season begins, we observe a species most rare, the hunter incompetus. The hunting ritual begins. Already he stakes his claim by bringing a duck call to a deer hunt. Disaster strikes. A devastating blow to a long-suffering species. There may be no helping the hunter incompetus, but for everyone else, no other place has it all like Farm and Home Supply.
Tell my mom to pick me up soon.
Lots of action, no points in the early going here, Todd. They're just trying to feel each other out.
Yeah, I think they're a combined 0 of 7 from the field at this point, but like John said, the defense has been pretty strong.
Chillicothe inbounding the ball. That'll be Jonik, who wants to throw it in. Liner will make a little space against the 1-2-2 press. Jonik breaks the double team, tries to go across the middle, trying to find an opening. Ball tipped, loose on the floor, put up, and good. As on the outside that time, Jonik was able to get the bucket. And on the PCRE Real Estate and Auction scoreboard, 2-0 Chillicothe. Here comes Martin the other way. Wants a pass. Got to get something done, or she's close to 5 in the corner. And a timeout by Teutopolis. Timeout on the court, 3:01 left first quarter, 2-0. Chillicothe back with more after this.
Are you looking to streamline your banking? Great Rivers Bank has just what you need with our streamlined checking and savings accounts. Earn high interest rates or get cash back on debit card purchases with your qualifying account, plus ATM fee refunds. Certain qualifications required. Call or visit our website today at www.greatriversbank.bank to get started. Great Rivers Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Welcome back on the broadcast as we come out of the timeout. Looking for some more points in the action here, and we'll get you that in just a little while. Semi-final action here with Chillicothe leading 2-0 in the early going of this contest. Pretty good game so far. Down low with the ball is T-Town, trying to find an opening. Working it back out top of the key. Ball blocked, taken off by Chillicothe, and they're doing a nice job of taking care of things. Now, what was the call, guys?
A double dribble there, kind of coming through, tried to dribble around a defender and just couldn't quite keep the handle.
Wanted to check the broadcast here if I could.
Glad that you did.
T-Town, Hayner gets it back in the backcourt. That's Martin. She does the bulk of the ball handling, and they're going to call a foul on one of the IVC Grey Goats.
A foul going to go against Lily Krecky, her first, team second, and it'll be ball out of bounds in front of the Grey Ghosts bench.
Krecky gave him some good minutes in the previous game and trying to do the same thing here. In the middle, the big girl Probst couldn't find anything. Now Martin fakes, drives inside, partially blocked, ball loose on the court. Dreas will come away with it. She'll throw it back out to Haney. Haney to Dreas, down to Probst. Looks inside, faces the big girls in the middle, and decides to pull it back out. Now Dreas on the left wing. Fakes, goes baseline, nothing's there. Good defense by Chillicothe as they're playing the zone. Martin tries to run. Inside Probst, little runner up, off the backboard and good, and we're tied at 2. Nice move that time by Claire Probst. Ball tipped away. With the ball now is Jonik, who gets it back, looks down low, puts up a wild shot. It won't fall. And on the rebound, lots of help from both sides. I'll be done. Good crowd from Teutopolis, especially their kids. Wow, they've got a ton of people here tonight, don't they?
They do.
T-Town with the ball. That's Haney. Haney into the front court, picks up the dribble, gets it to Dreas on the left side. Cross court, Martin. Looks down low, Probst. Martin tries a little spin move in the corner. With the ball is Niebrugge. Niebrugge tries to pass. It's tipped back to her. Then Haney. Now Dreas. 1:15 left in the quarter. Shot up and good. That's by Martin. And it's a two-pointer and a lead change, our first of the night. Lead pass the other way. Lehner had to run it down. They'll throw it down low, off the window, try to tie it, no good. Shot up again, no good. As trying to put the ball in was Annabelle Myers, but she was fouled on the play after the offensive rebound, and she'll go to the free throw line trying to tie us up with 59 seconds left first quarter.
Foul the first against Probst, the first against Teutopolis. And Meyer to the free throw line shooting a couple. Her first is up and off to the left, a long way out, no good.
Not sure anybody can afford to lose their big girl in the middle in this game, though. And the zone of Chillicothe giving Teutopolis some problems.
Second one's up and good, makes it a 4-3 game. Teutopolis with that 1-point lead now.
1 minute left in the quarter. T-Town with a chance to build on that 1-point lead. Haney down on the baseline, tries it across the middle, back to Dreas. Drives down low off her foot. Now shot up by Niebrugge. It won't fall. And on the other side, here comes the run. The shot up no good by Ribordi. And the rebound comes off to Haney the other way. Now Martin with it. Works left-hand side. And she's going to be fouled on the play by Ribordi, who's reaching across the middle.
That foul, as Jack told you, will be Riley Ribordi's foul. Her first, team third.
Haney inbounds the ball to Martin. Martin, like I said, really is the bulk of the ball handling for this squad. Right-hand side. Running down hard is Haney. Puts it up and good. It's a 6-3 lead. Biggest lead of the ball game with 20 seconds left in the quarter. Now 18 as they have trouble getting it in. Jonik trying to bring it down to the front court. Looking out front. Trying to bounce down low. Pass is partially deflected, taken away. Turnover. Teutopolis takes it on the other side. A lot of contact. Martin trying to go down the corner. She'll be stopped, and we play the quarter. T-Town, Teutopolis, the Wooden Shoes, 6. Chillicothe, the Lady Goats, 3. We're back for second quarter play-by-play after this.
Best Systems Insulators offer insulation for homes and commercial buildings throughout central Illinois and the surrounding areas. We take great care to ensure that the insulation products we use are the best fit for our clients and their project. We understand that different buildings have different needs and that each of our clients has a unique set of goals. Let us work with you to find the best solution for your next project. Call Best Systems Insulators at 217-285-6005. That's 285-6005. Or visit them online at GoBestSystems.com.
Grab the game while your kids are busy. You know, streaming, gaming, and homework. Now you can teach your kids the value of $1 by showing bundles with Cascom. Bundle telephone, internet, and TV. Bundle 2 for a double play or 3 for a triple play. Plus, save $20 a month for 3 months for a limited time. Then you can tell everyone how you help them with their math homework. Call Cascom about bundles today at 1-800-252-1799. Cascom at 1-800-252-1799.
T-Town's ball. They lead 6-3. Haney will inbound it to Martin. Also Probst out there, Dreas, and the fifth person is Niebrugge. On the other side, we've got the likes of Ribordi, Jarnick, also Jackson, and Myers. And we'll try to set them in just a little bit. Nice defense down low. Martin thinks about the shot, can't get it off. Now Haney will bring it back to Martin. Haney dribbles across the top of the key to Dreas, who likes to get open in that corner. Niebrugge thought about it. Now Dreas is open but decides to turn it down. Martin top of the key, works right-hand side at the elbow to the big girl in Probst. Puts up the shot, no good. Weak side rebound by Jonik. Jonik tries to find the little girl in Ribordi down low. She can't handle the pass. It's turned over, and here comes T-Town trying to build on that 3-point lead.
Ribordi was
Haney with the ball on the right-hand side. Down low, Nieberge tries to drive, loses the ball. Long pass out front for Ribordi. Coast to coast, off the window, can't get it to fall under pressure. Nieberge with the rebound for T-Town. Here comes Martin the other way. She's pretty right-handed, so you got to steer her the other way if you can. Nieberge down low. Gets the ball to Dreas. Off the window, it won't fall. Gets her own rebound, leaves it off to Martin, who puts up the shot, no good. Ball tipped out of bounds, and they're going to say it went off of Probst, and it'll be Chillicothe basketball. Here comes Liner back in the game as Ribordi sits down. I didn't know why Liner was down, but that's somebody they really need out there, I think. Coming across the middle is Jonick. Gets it down low. Ball knocked away again. Another turnover. Jump ball, alternating possession. Ought to stay this way.
Stay with IVC.
Teutopolis had the ball on the break at the end of the quarter. So it goes the way of Chillicothe here. No, they're giving it to Teutopolis. That's not right.
That's not right. Yeah.
Haney did a good job of selling it, though. I think she's got a job in marketing in her future. What do you think?
She was standing there waiting. She's like, hey, I'll take the ball. Okay. Nobody wanted to take it. I'll take it.
IVC's Jackson looking inside. Shot no good. Rebound Nieberge. She's got a handful of those. Haney working left side. Beats him down the lane. Puts up the shot. No good. Blocking foul. And Haney will go to the free throw line. That's Lexi Haney.
Haney to the free throw line. And
who's the foul on, John?
I'm sorry, Track, I missed it. The foul is going to go against Annabelle Myers, her second team first.
Free throw's good, makes it a 7-3 game, biggest lead of the ball game. Sitting down for Chillicothe is Annabelle Myers. And Ribordi back in.
Second one up, a little long, no good. Rebound comes down to Teutopolis.
Probst with it, tries to work inside, off the window, can't get it to fall. She gets her own rebound, puts it up again, no good. Ball loose on the floor, and cleared it out that time is Chillicothe's Jackson. Front court, that's Jonick. Jonick needs some help. Tries to throw it down low to Jackson, and she's going to be fouled on the play by one of the Wooden Shoes.
That foul is going to go against Bella Nieberge. That's her first, team first of the second quarter.
Waiting, trying to find an opening. Good catch, but no, the ball's knocked away. Ball loose here, and that'll be an over and back as Braun that time just caught it on the run and went into the backcourt, and so that'll be a turnover against Chillicothe. T-Town with the ball. Grace Martin with it in the front court. Throws it right side. That's to Haney. In the corner, Dreas. Now they'll try to work it back around to Martin. Dreas from 17, in and out, no good. Haney rebound, quick shot, won't fall. Rebound this time, taken away, and a jump ball, alternating possession. It'll go the way of Teutopolis. 3:38 left in the half, 7-3 the score. Teutopolis with the lead here. Haney inbounds, gets it to Dreas. On the shot, she drains it. 4-2, it's a 9-3 lead now. After Chillicothe actually led by 3, I do believe. And it's travel against Chillicothe. And Todd, you talked about how the pressure could affect them in this.
Yeah, that's the 10th turnover compared to just 2 by Teutopolis.
Forcing the issue a little bit. Haney, front court. Back to Martin. Right side, Nieberge. Down low, Probst trying to put a post move on. Back out Martin for a tray, and it's a 12-3 lead. Chillicothe may need a timeout. Front court, they get it to Liner. I think she's got to touch the ball more often. Tries to back it back out. Throws it out to Braun. They'll swing it around. Will the Lady Ghost. Ball comes out front. 3 on the answer. In and out. Will not fall. Nieberge pulling down another board, and she's making a living doing that. Now Martin with it to Haney on the left-hand side. Clears a little space. Dreas goes down to the knees. Looks like Curly Neal from the old days of the Globetrotters. Nieberge across the middle, and she's going to be held on the play by one of the Chillicothe girls.
Foul is going to go against Robordi. That'll be her second, team second of the second quarter.
Haney will inbound. She'll get it out to Dreas. Dreas will maintain the dribble, try to cut on left elbow, bounce it down to Probst. Now they'll bring it back out front to Martin, and Martin's going to be called for step.
It's a good call. She just kind of took off and took about 3 steps before she put the ball down.
2:25 left in the half. 11-3 is the score. Ball in the front court. Teutopolis steals it away. That's Martin. Dreas with the ball now. Back out top of the key. They'll run it to the right-hand side. Shot up. That's no good. Rebound comes off the other way. And now stolen away by Dreas. She gets the shot off. It will not fall, and Dreas is going to be called for the foul.
It's going to be Dreas' foul. That'll be her first and the team's second.
2:02 left in the half, an 11-3 score.
Oh, they ended up not calling that a 3 after all.
I'll be darned. That's an 11-3 score now. My
correct.
mistake.
It's 11-3. You're correct.
Yep. Martin with the ball now. Left-hand side, into Probst, down in the corner. Bouncing over to Nieberge. Good catch on the right side. Backing in, can't find anything. Probst. Now Martin. Martin puts up the shot. It's partially blocked. Nice play that time by Myers. To Lehner. She gets the ball to Jonik. Back to Lehner. Lehner on the elbow. Shot up. Won't fall. Rebound Probst. They're owning the boards. Is T-Town now, and that's why they're up 11-3. Haney with the ball on the right side, and a travel call before the timeout. They wanted a timeout for T-Town, but instead the travel was called, so a little too late, and now T-Town does want the timeout. 1:14 left in the half, an 11-3 lead for the Wooden Shoes. We're back with more after this.
I like hard work. I mean, I kind of was raised that way. You really do make a difference. You're helping ship out food to feed people. Someone's got to do it, and I don't mind doing the hard work of it, you know. That gives me meaning, and I do go home rewarded. Every time I drop off a pallet, it's kind of corny, but I look back at it with a sense of pride. I'm like, yep, I built that, it looks awesome, and then I just drive away. I love it. When my life needed meaning, I chose Dot.
It'll be Chillicothe ball after the turnover, trying to cut into this 8-point lead. It's an 11-3 lead. We thought it was 12-3, but they called that 3-2 and changed it on the board. And that's exactly what they're supposed to do. Ball underneath for IVC's Lady Goats. Having trouble getting in the middle, and Liners used to being able to do that. Now they do. Jonik puts it up, and it's good. Nice play coming off the timeout. And it's 11-5, 1:08 left in the half. Teutopolis with the basketball. Long pass, Dreas gets it down to Probst, back out to Dreas. Now to Martin, has it go off her body out of bounds. He recovers to Probst. Finds Haney down low, off the window and good. Haney does what she needs to do, makes it a 13-5 game. Now a block as Dreas is going to get the steal, and Liners didn't know what to do in that situation, and in frustration called for the foul.
It'll be Liners' foul. I have to find her track. I believe that's her first.
Shot too hard, rebound fought for, and on the alternating possession, it'll go the way of Chillicothe. They're a long way from being out of it, but 39 seconds left in the half. They could use a bucket here if they can get the ball down the court. That's been the biggest problem. The big girls caused them a lot of grief. Ball comes loose. Robordi comes up with it. Jump ball. It'll go to Teutopolis, I do believe, after the turnover. The turnovers are really building now for Chillicothe.
Yeah, that was the 14th turnover of the half.
They're getting their big girls out front on the post, all of the old days of Michael Payne and Quincy's Blue Devils, causing some trouble seeing it down low. Probst wants to work her way down, backs the girl in, and she travels. It's a good call by the official. Probst got excited. The girl was standing her ground. I mean, she could have got an offensive foul, but instead she got it traveled. 18 seconds left in the second quarter, 13-5, and we've got a timeout call. We'll take it 2. We'll be back for the final 17 and a half seconds after this.
From bag to field to bin, Prairieland FS is your home for quality seed. We treat it right here at one of our local facilities, deliver it right to your farm, and then provide the propane to fuel your bins. Have confidence in what you're putting in your engine with our energy specialist. They're focused on maximizing power, fuel efficiency, and engine protection to keep you going. We're neighbors serving neighbors. Prairieland FS, your leading supplier of choice.
13-5 in favor of Teutopolis with 17.9 seconds left in the half. Nice crowd on hand around us, the Teutopolis fans. And inbounding the ball will be Melody Jackson. Jackson looks for an opening. Hayner steals it away. Wants to put up the shot. It's blocked. Jonick comes away with it. In a little bit of trouble with 10 seconds. Can't find an opening. And now a travel call against IVC. Eight seconds left in the half. Hayner fakes, gets it to Martin. Takes it 40 to Niebrugge. Back out to Martin. Fakes a shot. She'll get it away before the buzzer. Banks it in for the 2. That's how the first half will end. It's a 15-5 lead for Teutopolis over Chillicothe. IVC's Lady Ghost here at halftime on the Little Just Motors halftime show on Central Illinois Sports on the IESA network.
Here at Little Jess, we value hard work, dedication, integrity, and leadership. We have a respect for heritage and tradition and believe in the pursuit of building legacies, breaking records, and putting forth award-winning results. That's why supporting schools and local teams is one of our favorite and most exciting parts of our business. For over 7 decades, we strive daily to use those same values as a foundation to meet our community's automotive needs and support our future generations. Little Jess Motors, serving our community since 1969.
From bag to field to bin, Prairieland FS is your home for quality seed. We treat it right here at one of our local facilities, deliver it right to your farm, and then provide the propane to fuel your bins. Have confidence in what you're putting in your engine with our energy specialist. They're focused on maximizing power, fuel efficiency, and engine protection to keep you going. We're neighbors serving neighbors. Prairieland FS, your leading supplier of choice.
You're getting thirsty. Bold. Refreshing. So good. I mean, dude.
When it comes to financial planning, most financial companies focus on your income. At Northwestern Mutual, we focus on your outcome. That's why we know what it takes to succeed both on your balance sheet and in your life. It takes the right financial partner who looks at where you are now and where you want to go and design a financial plan to take you there so you can achieve the life you're after today and every day after. Focus on your financial outcome with Northwestern Mutual. Contact Sheila Davidsmeyer today. Her office is located at 311 West Washington in Pittsfield, Illinois, or visit SheilaDavidsmeyer.nm.com. The Northwestern Mutual Life Insurance Company, Milwaukee, Wisconsin.
Halftime score, 15-5. Teutopolis with the lead over Chillicothe IVC's Lady Ghost here on Central Illinois Sports. And Todd John got some halftime statistics and thoughts for you right now.
But so far in the first half, Chillicothe as a team had 16 turnovers. From a scoring standpoint, Taryn Johannick had 4, and Annabelle Myers had 1, and that rounds out the scoring for Chillicothe. For Teutopolis, Maggie Dreas had 2, Lexi Haney had 3, Grace Martin 6, Bella Niebrugge had 2, and Claire Probst had 2. Leading rebounders so far in the game, Claire Probst has 3, and that would lead to Teutopolis. And on the other side, Melody Jackson has recorded 5 rebounds in the first half.
Todd, really the defensive pressure from Teutopolis has been the difference again in this game so far, like we saw in the first game, and it'll be interesting to see how that goes coming into the second half. It's 15-5 here. Teutopolis over Chillicothe at halftime of the State 7 3A state semifinal game. And we are on the Little Jess Motors halftime show, and we're going to take another break. We'll be back to tell you more after this.
As a new hunting season begins, we observe a species most rare, the hunter incompetus. The hunting ritual begins. Already he stakes his claim by bringing a duck call to a deer hunt. Disaster strikes. A devastating blow to a long-suffering species. There may be no helping the hunter incompetus, but for everyone else, no other place has it all like Farm and Home Supply. Tell my mom to pick me up soon.
Time to be thinking about tax planning. You can count on Illinois FBFM for accounting, consulting, and tax preparation for farmers and businesses in Pike, Brown, and Adams County. Phone 217-593-7233. That's 593-7233. Illinois FBFM can take care of your farm accounting needs. Get your accounts in order for this tax season. Contact Jesse Shootman, Emily Matthews, and Brad Wellman. Illinois FBFM in Camp Point, working for you. One size fits all. That may be all right for an adjustable belt or cheap sunglasses, but when it comes to your financial needs, no one wants a one-size-fits-all strategy. Derek Harris is your Pike and Adams County area Edward Jones financial advisor. Derek Harris's most important goals are yours. That's why Derek will take the time to understand your needs so he can recommend personalized strategies with your goals in mind. Contact Derek Harris today at 217-222-7173. Knowing you, that's how Edward Jones makes sense of investing. Member SIPC.
At Game Masters in Quincy,
We're passionate about the outdoors.
shooting is one of our favorite pastimes.
When it comes to guns and ammo, think Game Masters. They have new guns, used guns, gun safes, and gun accessories. And be sure to head over to GameMastersOutdoors.com to check out our great selection.
Clothing, fishing, hunting, gifts, and more. At Game Masters in Quincy,
We're passionate about the outdoors.
Best Systems Insulators offer insulation for homes and commercial buildings throughout central Illinois and the surrounding areas. We take great care to ensure that the insulation products we use are the best fit for our clients and their project. We understand that different buildings have different needs and that each of our clients has a unique set of goals. Let us work with you to find the best solution for your next project. Call Best Systems Insulators at 217-285-6005. That's 285-6005. Or visit them online at GoBestSystems.com.
Welcome back on the Little Jess Motors halftime show. We thank Little Jess Motors for doing a great job, and we appreciate them as our halftime sponsor. For your Chrysler, Dodge, Ram, and Jeep needs, go to littlejessmotor.com and find out more about how you can buy something online or give them a call and see what they've got. Go on their website and more and find out about getting your new ride from Little Jess Motors in Quincy, Illinois. I want to thank all of our sponsors for being alongside. Thank the IESA for allowing us to bring you this network. We hope you're enjoying it. We hope you'll go on our Facebook page on Central Illinois Sports and make comments about how you felt about the broadcast. We would love to hear from you and like our Facebook page. We appreciate you for subscribing to our YouTube channels, and we're in 4 spots. And we'll be back there on Thursday night at 6 o'clock and 7:30 for the 4 third and fourth place and championship games. Then a week from today, we'll be at 4 new sites for the 8th grade 4 classes of girls basketball. We'll be bringing you 1, 2, and 3, and 4A basketball from around the state of Illinois. Find out more about it on Central Illinois Sports. And go to the YouTube page to find out about that. We thank you for joining us for the broadcast. Well, what's it going to take in the second half for this Chillicothe group to be able to regroup and get in that championship game, guys?
I think they're going to have to take care of the ball. In the first half, unofficially, they only got off 9 field goal attempts, and I think 3 of those came on one trip down the floor. That makes it tough to score in comparison to Teutopolis' 7 of 26 from the field.
Teutopolis getting a lot of second and third chances on those offensive boards too, aren't they, guys?
They really work hard to get those rebounds, and they're really in position on a very regular basis to do that. And part of that, I really think, is because of the way that they play the defense.
You know, it's interesting. You look at these two teams and then look at the next two in Williamsville and Piasol and think you got something figured out. Well, with junior high kids, when they match up against somebody different, there's no figuring it out most of the time, is there, Coach Sweatman?
No, there isn't. I mean, if you just look at the first 4 games, and you look at the size of the teams and the defensive pressure, but you have to weigh that against who they're playing and the size of the team that they're playing and the experience. And you just, from one night to another, you just can't guess.
It's just hard to tell what's going to happen. We are about a minute away from the second half play-by-play of this one. Let's take a quick 30-second timeout. We'll come back and get ready for the second half.
Grab the game while your kids are busy. You know, streaming, gaming, and homework. Now you can teach your kids the value of $1 by showing bundles with Cascom. Bundle telephone, internet, and TV. Bundle 2 for a double play or 3 for a triple play. Plus, save $20 a month for 3 months for a limited time. Then you can tell everyone how you help them with their math homework. Call Cascom about bundles today at 1-800-252-1799. Cascom at 1-800-252-1799.
Well, I take a look at the scorers table, and I don't see a light on this side, so I'm guessing Chillicothe is going to get the ball to start the third quarter.
I thought it was T-Town ball, but let me look.
You might be right.
You're right. You're right.
T-Town comes out with Probst, Martin, also Dreas, Nieberge, and the fifth person, the other starter, Lexi Haney. Chillicothe will answer on the other side with Ribordi, Jonick, along with Melody Jackson, Annabelle Myers, and the fifth person, Allie Lehner. Going to have to get Lehner more involved in the offense here, I do believe. She tosses the ball in to Jonick, and she'll work on the right-hand side. Now crossover dribble. Looks on that side. They're really overplaying Lehner here. Now she's a little bit open. Who can switch it over. She'll fake, try to go down against Probst. Bounce down low to the big girl. And she's going to be hacked on the play as she tries to make a play. Nieberge's going to be the guilty party.
Nieberge's foul. I believe that'll be her second, and it will. Her second, team first of the third quarter.
They'll bring it out front to the little guard out there in Ribordi. And they'll get it out on the right-hand side to Jornick. Now Ribordi with it, tries to bounce pass, slow there. Haney with the steal, the larceny, the layup up and good. 17-5, 12-point lead, 5:22 left in the quarter, and that's a good start for Teutopolis. Meyer with the ball, little 2-on-1, cross court, Ribordi, quick shot up and good. Boy, she got release on that quick, didn't she? My good, 17-7, 5:05 left third quarter on the PCRE Real Estate and Auction scoreboard. High Archer won't fall on the steal and the turnover. Haney had the ball for a minute, and it's going to go off of the T-Town group, and they're going to give the ball to Chillicothe. We're around the T-Top, folks, so, you know,
you're going to hear them more.
What you're going to hear here, yeah, no doubt about it. Not telling you they're right or wrong, I'm just telling you we're surrounded. Haney, corner, three, too long. Ball's going to go bound out of bounds, and nobody can get to that one on the long shot on the hit to the back of the rim, and rolled on out of play. 17-7, 4:51 left in the quarter. Teutopolis with the lead and the basketball. With the ball is Martin to Dreas. Dreas working across the timeline. A little crossover all the way to the bucket. Nice bounce down low. Finds Nieberge, and she puts it off the window for two. Back to the 12-point lead, 19-7. IVC's got to be able to dribble the ball through this. They're not being able to pass it over, I don't think. Now they'll try the pass, but it'll be a turnover. And IVC will turn it over again. Here comes Teutopolis on the run. They want to play for the state crown on Thursday night. So we got a long drive. We don't want to come too quick here. Now Dreas with a three, and she cans it. That's a dagger, is it not? 22-7, a 15-point lead, the biggest of the night. Liner with the ball, throws it across the middle, taken away by Martin. Teutopolis with the ball. Haney with it left side. Back to Martin, right-hand side Dress. Looks down low to Probst, didn't find anything. Now Haney fakes and goes inside, come back out. Now Martin with the ball. Martin will bounce the ball to Dress. Now over, left side, Haney, shot, bingo. They're red hot now. We talked about shooting, and Teutopolis is shooting the ball well. 24-7, their biggest margin of the night right now. Quick passing in the front court. Now the ball taken away by Martin as she comes over the top, and they think she might got an arm on that, and that's what the referee will say. Oh, they didn't call it on Martin, I don't think, did they?
They called it.
Called it on Haney.
On Haney. That's her first, team second.
Looking inside, they find the girl inside in Jonik, but she can't get it to fall. Rebound comes back out. Now Braun in the game. Now faking a three-pointer is Jonik. She'll get it back out to Braun, run it over to Liner. They try to throw it down low. Nice recovery by Jonik. Throws it down low to the big girl, and I'm sure they've been able to make that play work without somebody the size of Probst and Nieberge, but those two really close up the middle for their defensive squad of Teutopolis. Under 3 minutes left third quarter, 24-7. Long step, three-pointer out front, won't fall. Rebound, Dress gets her own board. She'll be fouled on the play, and she'll go to the free throw line to shoot a pair on the foul by Annabelle Meyer.
Foul against Meyer, as Jack told you. That'll be her third, team first of the third quarter. Sends to the free throw line. Dreas shooting a couple. 24-7 the score. Teutopolis with the lead. First one for Dreas is a little long, no good. 2:47 to go in the third quarter of play. 24-7 lead for Teutopolis.
Teutopolis has really got some confidence out there on the court right now, I think, guys. Playing with confidence. They'd probably like to play again tonight.
Second one too long, also a rebound. Comes down to Jonik.
Jonik comes up with it. She'll throw it to Liner on the left-hand side. Wants to drive to the basket, knocked down that time by Martin. And amazingly enough, some people never foul.
That'll be Grace Martin's foul, her first.
2:39 left third quarter.
Team third.
Sometimes you just foul, you know. I used to do that. I was good at fouling. I averaged like 4.95 fouls a game.
Everybody's got to be good at something.
But I never had a free throw blocked in all the time I played, Todd. 2:38 left in the quarter, 24-7. Chillicothe needs an answer. Braun. Liner with the roll around. They can't find anything there to Braun. Guards coming out front, overplaying. Martin overplays, coast to coast. Larceny layup, count the bucket. And she'll go to the free throw line with a chance for the old-fashioned three-point play.
Count bucket. Foul is on Jonik. That's her first. Team second. And to the free throw line.
Martin.
Is Martin shooting the line. Makes it a 27-7 20-point game.
20-point game in the semifinals here.
On the PCRE scoreboard.
Braun with it, front court. Tries to throw a toss pass. Tipped around, ball loose on the floor. Dreas comes away with it. She finds Martin, knows what to do with it, goes to the basket, can't get it to fall. Jonik with the rebound, trying to find her teammate in Braun, but Hayner steps in the passing lane. Dreas wants to go down low, off the window and good. Dreas is really showing us some talent that we saw a little bit of in the game earlier today, but tonight she is really doing the job. Turnover, Chillicothe, as the pressure is just really coming out there on them. Haney.
Yep. Timeout.
Lily Tegler comes into the game. Timeout on the court. 1:49 left in the third quarter. 29-7. A quick break. Back after this.
When it comes to financial planning, most financial companies focus on your income. At Northwestern Mutual, we focus on your outcome. That's why we know what it takes to succeed both on your balance sheet and in your life. It takes the right financial partner who looks at where you are now and where you want to go and design a financial plan to take you there so you can achieve the life you're after today and every day after. Focus on your financial outcome with Northwestern Mutual. Contact Sheila Davidsmeyer today. Her office is located at 311 West Washington in Pittsfield, Illinois, or visit SheilaDavidsmeyer.nm.com. The Northwestern Mutual Life Insurance Company, Milwaukee, Wisconsin.
You're getting thirsty. Bold. Refreshing. So good. I mean, dude.
Well, number 0, Lily Tigler into the game. She played a lot in the earlier game today. She'll be the trigger person under the basket on the baseline, throwing it in for T-Town. They lead 29-7, a 22-point lead now. Ball comes out to Dreas. Try to throw it back down. Steal on the play by Jonik, and a jump ball. It'll stay the way of Teutopolis. Tigler's going to be the trigger person again. She'll get it into Grace Martin. Martin swings the ball against the pressure of Rabordi. Now a shot up by Dreas. It won't fall. She's made that shot a few times. Rabordi wanting to go coast to coast. People coming up on her. Puts it up off the window. Can't get it to fall. Nieberge with the rebound. She's got a bunch. Now Dreas works on the left hand. Good dribbler. Out front, Martin for a 3. Air ball there. Probst had it, but she stepped on the line, and it'll go the way of Chillicothe IVC.
I said I tried not to step on the line. I really did.
Kind of like in volleyball when you run into the net. You don't mean to. By the way, we'll have 8-4 classes next week. We'll have volleyball in the spring and boys basketball in the spring. All on the network for the IESA. Next year we'll add softball and baseball to that, and you can join us for all of those. Out front, Miner with it. They've really tried to close her down with their defense. And a lot of that's got to do with Dreas, who I think's kind of picked her up. Out front, Miner puts a shot up. It won't fall. Rebound, Nieberge. My goodness, she's got a lot of boards tonight. 42 seconds left in the quarter. 29-7. T-Town. They could wait for the last shot and be up by at least 22. Left-hand side, Tigler. Looking inside, Probst. Now they find Martin. Throws one up. It won't fall. Rebound comes off the other way to Chillicothe. That was to Jackson. Front court, right side. They get it down to Rabordi. Now they'll throw it to Liner from 17. Shot is no good. Rebound comes down to Jonik. It won't fall. Now a rebound down. Shot up, no good by Jackson, but I do believe she's fouled with 7.5 seconds left in the third quarter.
Foul is going to go against Tigler. That'll be her first, team fourth of the third quarter. Since Jackson to the free throw line, shooting a couple. 29-7 the score, 7.5 seconds to go. T-Town with the lead. First one up for Jackson is off to the right, no good.
And they'll play it again. Probst comes and sits down for a little while. Into the game for T-Town. We see Lily Krecky again. She gives her team good minutes.
Second one is up and still off to the right, but not nearly as far.
Krecky with the rebound. She'll clear it off to the guard and Tigler. Now to Martin. Three-quarter court shot at the buzzer. Won't fall. 3 quarters in the books. That's what is away. 6 minutes away from T-Town. Playing for a championship on Thursday. They lead at 29-7.
From bag to field to bin, Prairieland FS is your home for quality seed. We treat it right here at one of our local facilities, deliver it right to your farm, and then provide the propane to fuel your bins. Have confidence in what you're putting in your engine with our energy specialist. They're focused on maximizing power, fuel efficiency, and engine protection to keep you going. We're neighbors serving neighbors. Prairieland FS, your leading supplier of choice.
Before the TAVR, I was very active, worked out at the Croc Center. I would say less than a week. Well, of course, Amy tells me I couldn't do squats. She even wrote it in my discharge paper. Great big Sandy, no squats. So I did a couple.
Oh my word.
Don't tell her.
I knew she was going to, but I have the best job in the world to get to work with these patients.
Jonick gets the pass in. Rabordi now with the ball, tries to throw it cross court, and Dreas is in that passing lane again. She's been there a lot tonight.
That's her 6th steal of the game.
Well, Martin now brings it across. Tries to throw it to Nieberge, and like a flash, Liner steals it away, and she's going to be fouled on the floor. Tried to get the shot off, but just not enough time. Liner's a nice-looking athlete, and the thing you have to look with her, if I remember right, she's a 6th grader.
Foul against Nieberge, her 3rd, team 1st of the 4th quarter.
I don't know that Liner looks like a 6th grader. No, I don't know what a 6th grader looks like, but she's a pretty good-looking athlete out there. Shot up, in, out, won't fall. Probst with the rebound, fight for the ball, and here comes Stegler the other way. She's a spark plug on the right side. Ball kicked by Liner. It'll be out of bounds for the Teutopolis Wooden Shoes. 5:19 left in this one. Game 2 coming your way after this, our 5th game of the day right now. Tigler bounces across Nieberge. One shot off the backboard, won't fall. Tigler reaches down, grabs the ball as the young lady from Chillicothe and Jackson brings it down, and Tigler says, if you bring it down, I'm going to try to grab it. But I will say this, Jackson helped her up even after she got the steal on it. Martin with it in the corner on the right side. She'll back it back out to Dreas. Pulls up from 7, can't get it to fall. Rebound comes off the other way, that's Jackson. And either Dreas or Krecky is going to pick up the foul.
I think it'll be Krecky, but we'll wait and see, and it will be. Lily Krecky's foul, her 1st, team 2nd.
That was Melody Jackson's 10th rebound of the game.
Whew. Minor Jackson in trouble. Finds help in the middle. Got to get it across the line, and they do. Jonick pulls it out. Now needs some help. Tries to get it to Rabordi, and the ball heads for the sidelines, but somehow Jonick gets it back.
And no turnovers. The ball just never really paused.
Jonick drives to the bucket, off the window. Can't get that with the fall. Nieberge with another board. 4:25 left in this one, 29-7. It's been all Teutopolis after the 1st quarter. Down low, Dreas runs into a player on the shot. That's Myers. Annabelle Myers called for the foul, and Dreas will go to the free throw line once again.
Myers 4th, team 1st of the 4th quarter. And Dreas to the free throw line, shooting a couple more. 29-7 the score, 22-point lead for Teutopolis, 4:14 to go in the game. First one is up and no good. She'll get another attempt here.
I think it's going to be tough to pick a player of the game in this one.
That's why I made the defense the player of the game in their last game. It might be again.
No rim that time, so the ball will go the other way.
Their team defense is tremendous.
It is good. Liner with the ball to Jackson. Back to Liner. Throws to the middle. Taken away by Nieberge. Haney with the steal. Now Dreas puts up a shot. It won't fall. Rebound Nieberge. It falls through. And the score is 31-7 with 3:52 left. Full court pressure. They find Rabordi. Now she'll get it to Jonick. Try to get it to Rabordi. Ball knocked away. Steal by Teutopolis. Haney's got it. She'll work it to Krecky. Front court. Flips it across and it's taken away. With the ball was Jonick. Now she'll get it to Liner, who wants to beat him on the baseline. Gets it down low to the big girl. Can't get it to fall as Myers had trouble with the handle, but that's because she was fouled on the play.
A foul. But I saw him
Haney,
call.
maybe?
Okay, yeah, I saw him call 25, so 23 is Haney. Yep. Yeah, Haney's foul.
Chillicothe had trouble with the inbounds pass. It goes out of bounds. It'll be T-Town basketball with 3:20 left in this one on Central Illinois Sports. Jack Hall, John Hall, Todd Sweatman, Phoenix Bacon bringing it to you all day today, and we'll be back on Thursday. Looking forward to it. 3A basketball action tonight. Little drive inside. Grant picks up another two. 33-7. I think that's about 14 unanswered points, if I'm not mistaken.
It's 4 in this quarter.
Jonick. Liner down low. Shot up. No good by Myers. Probst kind of, not Probst, but Krecky kind of made her alter the shot there. There's Martin with it. Andreas bounces it over to Haney. Haney maintains the position. And somebody down on the court. Newbergy puts up a shot. No good.
It was Raborti that was down. Okay. He's popped back up now.
Good to see. Liner coast to coast. Fouled on the play. You're not getting a cheap layup tonight from anybody, Todd. You can forget about that.
That foul is going to go against Newbergy. That'll be her 4th. Team 4th of the 4th quarter. And to the free throw line, heads Liner, shooting a couple. 33-7 the score, 2:21 to go in the game. T-Town with a big lead. Liner misses the first.
I want to thank my friends from Refreshment Services Pepsi for that Diet Pepsi, because I need a little caffeine this evening to get me through these last couple of games. Tasting really good.
I think the other thing they could provide us is maybe like some stadium seats, some stadium cushions up here.
Well, I got a cushion under me. I forgot to tell you to bring one. Isabella Davis. I used to carry a pretty good cushion with me all the time. It fit in my jeans. 2:21 left.
Second one is up and good for Liner. Makes it 33-8 now, 25-point game once again.
2:20 left. Here comes Stigler down the other way. Throws it off on the left-hand side to Ruhal. Ruhal into the game for the first time. Her first name is Faith, and that's a great name. Ruhal with it, corner. A little runner by Dieters, can't get it to fall. Rebound comes off the other way. That one to Jackson. Now to Liner. Liner works it left-hand side. They'll get to play for 3rd and 4th place. That's not a bad gig. Playing for a trophy. Shot up, will not fall. Rebound comes off the other way. That's to Rose Brummer. Wonder if she ever stole home.
She probably has no idea what she'd even be talking about.
Liner going off the window. It won't fall. Glenn Brummer stole home for the Cardinals against the Giants many years ago. It was good.
I said she probably would.
Oh, yeah. I understand.
Timeout?
Timeout on the court. We'll take it to 1:26 left.
I think it's just going to be a...
Just to get some subs in.
Yeah, just a sub timeout, not a real timeout.
Well, it's a real timeout, but we'll keep it right here. 1:26 is all the time it separates T-Town from playing for a state championship against the winner of Piasol and Williamsville, who play next. Ball tipped away. Braun with it out front. Still playing the D. Lopman had it for just a second. Now Vonk has it. Lopman has it. Put up the shot. It won't fall. Rebound taken off by Davis. For the squad from Chillicothe. 55 seconds left. The bounce and a takeaway. Now
nearly.
Almost, it's kind of like a hot potato out there right now. Ruhal with the ball. They could dribble it out if they want to. 39 seconds left.
If they'll be let to.
Brummer down low. Shot up, won't fall. Rebound, bounced out of bounds. It'll be Chillicothe basketball.
27.3 seconds left. 33-8 the score on the PCRE scoreboard. And it's ball out of bounds, length of the court to go for Chillicothe.
Chillicothe, Braun will bring it in. Now anybody can do that cheer after the game.
When they're up 25, it's easy to do that cheer. You got to do it at the beginning of the game.
That's what it came from. It's a good one, though. Throw it down low, won't fall. Rebound, taken away. 4, 3, 2, 1. Final. 33-8 is the final. Teutopolis defeats Chillicothe 33-8. They'll play for the championship, and Chillicothe will play in the 6 o'clock game on Thursday night. We're going to take a break as we enter the Illini Community Hospital Blessing Health Services post-game show. Final score in this one, 33-8. We'll take a break and come back and tell you more after this.
Once or twice a year, I might get the cold or a flu, and my wife calls it the man flu. So you know what that is.
What do I love about our team? We have a good chemistry. We all work together.
I mean, come on. I've got the best job in the world. Sometimes they say, oh, I like to do handstands.
Yeah, I taught Brian how to do the handstand. That's all right.
And every day, I mean, it's a fun day.
Yeah, it definitely makes me proud to be here.
Hey, grab me one too.
As a new hunting season begins, we observe a species most rare, the hunter incompetus. The hunting ritual begins. Already he stakes his claim by bringing a duck call to a deer hunt. Disaster strikes. A devastating blow to a long-suffering species. There may be no helping the hunter incompetus, but for everyone else, no other place has it all like Farm and Home Supply. Tell my mom to pick me up soon.
One size fits all. That may be all right for an adjustable belt or cheap sunglasses, but when it comes to your financial needs, no one wants a one-size-fits-all strategy. Derek Harris is your Pike and Adams County area Edward Jones financial advisor. Derek Harris's most important goals are yours. That's why Derek will take the time to understand your needs so he can recommend personalized strategies with your goals in mind. Contact Derek Harris today at 217-222-7173. Knowing you, that's how Edward Jones makes sense of investing. Member SIPC.
Well, final score in that one, 33-8. Teutopolis with the win over Chillicothe IVC's Lady Ghosts. Good game by Teutopolis, and they'll play at 7:30 on Thursday night. We'll bring you that action on Central Illinois Sports. Chillicothe will play at 6 o'clock for the third place trophy, and Todd and John have some final stats to share with you.
For Chillicothe, they're scoring Riley Rubordi had 2, Taryn Jonick had 4, Allie Liner had 1, and Melody Jackson had 1 point. Annabelle Myers had 1 point. Melody Jackson did not score in the game but had 11 rebounds for Chillicothe. Wow. For Teutopolis, they were led in scoring by Maggie Dreas and Grace Martin. Each of them had 9 points. Lexi Haney had 7. Bella Nybergy had 6. And Claire Probst had 2. Rebounding, they were led by Bella Nybergy with 8. And Maggie Dreas also chipped in with 6 steals and 3 rebounds.
Pretty good night for them. It's time to name our player of the game, John.
Financial investments are important, but so are the investments of time, patience, and encouragement our young athletes receive from their coaches, parents, teachers, and mentors. Derek Harris, your Edward Jones financial advisor, and Quincy understands this. That's why Derek Harris is proud to sponsor our player of the game on Central Illinois Sports. And our player of the game for that semifinal game is going to be from Teutopolis, Maggie Dreas. Todd, tell us her line one more time there.
She ended up with 9 points, 6 steals, and 3 rebounds.
Pretty good night for her, 33-8, the final score. Chillicothe goes down to Teutopolis, but many have during the season. Good basketball teams, both of them. And Chillicothe had a pretty good day, 1-1, Teutopolis 2-0. We'll bring you our next game. It'll be Piasol Southwestern and Williamsville coming your way in just a little while. This has been a Central Illinois Sports presentation.